Hello all, my name is Rahman and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in this video, I am going to start the mean shift algorithm from the scratch in the Python. Okay, so guys, if you remember in the last video, we have applied the mean shift algorithm with a Titanic dataset. We have applied the Titanic dataset with the mean shift, right? And in the Titanic dataset, we are having a lot of information like how many people survived, their names, their gender, their sex, how many people were in one's family, their siblings, how many people got the boat life, and other lot of stuff they have in the dataset. But guys, in this video I'm going to start the mean shift algorithm from the scratch in the Python. So if you remember guys, some videos before I have made a video on the main shift or k-means from the scratch, right? I'm going to duplicate this file and then guys I'm going to use this file here itself. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started by doing this one. So first of all guys, let's duplicate this file. Let's rename it to give something like main shift from scratch. So anyway guys, now we have all of this stuff right now. In this case, right now what we need is, we don't need these things like that you are seeing the 6,4, and we don't need all of this stuff. So I'm going to delete this cell here right now, and guys I'm going to make it uncomment and this one, and here as you can see here guys, beside this I'm going to make here a new column. Okay, make here a new bracket where I will be giving here a coordinates. Already we have some of the coordinates, but I wanted to add here some more coordinates. So okay, we have the 9, 11. Let's add here the 8,2, and let's add here the another something like this. Okay, and let's add here the 10,2, and the last one is 9,3 anyhow. So last one is 9,3, something like this. Now we have guys all of those stuff right now. Now this is going to work here right now, and guys, here if you see for this one we have this one, and for this one this is. So guys, as you can see here, when I am putting this cursor on this bracket parenthesis, then this is going to be green, and when I am keeping on this one, this is green, and when I am keeping here, these are green. So guys, like this in the Jupyter lab we can find out the parenthesis. Okay, so anyway guys, now I am going to save it and I am going to run it from the top. Like I have already imported the numpy, matplotlib, and plot. So I have not imported this, I have copied the file. Let's run the front from the top and let's see the output. Okay, right now guys, let's run this one and we have the colors. Okay, so anyway guys, right now we don't need any colors right now, so I'm going to remove this cell and paste it here somewhere. Okay, and I also don't want this also. Okay, let's use from the top. So guys, as you can see here, we are getting the output something like this, right? Now guys, here that you are seeing the coordinates are given here something like this, but guys, these data points are pretty much big. So instead of this, I'm going to give a 50 and run it, and then guys, as you can see here, I am getting these points, right? Now guys, when I ran this code, this plot of these things, then guys, I am getting something like this. Then I am getting the code generates this type of graph, right? If you remember guys, in the last video something like there, I have talked about where I have shown you a 3D graph, right? With Python I have implemented the first time, I have shown you the 3D graphs. So guys, I'm talking about this because I am referencing that is the 3D graphs and this is just a 2D graph. Now let's go ahead and get started by adding lot of things, like we have to add the class and a lot of stuff. So first of all, let's create the class. Okay, and the class should be mean shift, and then guys, it should not be space, it should be a the underscore, and then here also we don't need to give anything, and then def under init, and then again under, and then self comma band width. Okay, it should be equal to 4 somewhere around here. Now guys, below this one I am going to type it. Sorry, so guys, we didn't got the index because I have not given the semicolon. Right now we are getting it. So anyway guys, let's give something like self dot band dth, and it should be equal to band. So guys, if you remember in the video of the introduction to clustering, or I have talked about that in the mean shift algorithm. Okay, so there I have talked about the bandwidth, right? Remember, if you remember. So guys, this is people called it as the bandwidth, or they call it as the radius also. So anyhow guys, we don't need to confuse. Now let's create another variable, not define another variable. define another function where we are having the fit, and the fit is self comma data, something like this. And guys, it's going to be centroids, and it's going to be the empty one. Okay, and guys, below this one I'm going to add here the for I in range, and guys, in the brackets I'm going to use the len of the data and these brackets. Okay, now below this one I'm going to add here this new thing, centroids again, and the centroids is going to be I, and it should be equal to data and then I, something like this. Okay, now guys, here I am going to give you something like while true, something like that, true. And guys, it's going to be, I am going to add here the new variable which is going to be new centroids, because I am going to start this thing from the scratch, so I am typing all of the stuff. Otherwise I am going to use the last code video, and then I am going to type and I'm going to copy paste the all of the code. So this is from the scratch, so that's why I am typing all of the stuff. Now let's create a new variable where we have having a new centroid. It should be equals to the empty square brackets, and below this one for I in range, for I in centroids, and then it should be something like empty, or let's give something like this for I in centroids. And guys, below this one we have the bandwidth, out bandwidth and in bandwidth. So I'm going to talk about this one later on, so let's give it as the in band bandwidth. It should be equal to the square empty brackets. Okay, and we have the, and then I'm going to create a new variable. I'm going to give centroid equal to centroids, and then guys, this is going to be the empty I. Okay, and then this is going to be for for feature set, and then guys in the data. Okay, so guys, for a feature set in the data I'm going to use it if statement, but guys, in this if statement I am going to use here the linear algebra, which is going to be the linalg. Okay, so let's use this as if, and then numpy dot lg linalg, and then guys I'm going to give here I'm going to give the dot norm, something like this, and then guys I'm going to use here the feature feature set, and then guys, this is going to be the feature set, and then it's going to be minus with the centroid. Okay, centroid, and guys, it's going to be the less than self dot radius. Okay, so guys, let's do this one something like this. But guys, I'm going to use the while true, right? So let's use something like self dot radius. Okay, and guys, it's going to be the in bandwidth again. I'm going to copy this in bandwidth, and again here I am going to use the in bandwidth dot append. I have not used this append before, but I have created this already. So right now I am going to use the append. Now anyway guys, append dot feature set. So guys, we have a question that what we are doing all of this stuff, because so guys, here what we are doing is, here we are just started this from the scratch. So I'm going to talk about that what I have done here, all the stuff. So anyway guys, so we have created here the while true, and we have used here the for loop. We have defined this fit, and we have defined the addendum in it. We have created a class, done all of this stuff, and now we have the feature set, and again we have this if statement. And okay, now guys, here below the for I'm going to give you something like new centroid, and then guys, it's going to be a new variable, something like that. Okay, now guys, we have the new centroid. It's going to be equal to numpy dot average, and it's going to be the in bandwidth again, and then it's going to be on the axis equal to 0, something like this, xis equal to 0. Okay, now I'm going to close it, and guys, below this one we have the new centroids, and then guys, it's going to be dot append, and it's going to be the tuple, and in the brackets new centroid. Okay, we have new centroid, and this again. Now guys, I'm going to add here a new column where I will be giving something like unique, or let's add here the primary from the scratch. Also there I have used here the same keyword. Let's use it as the primary, and then sorted. Then I'm going to use the list again. List, it should be list, and it should be set to the new centroids. Centroids. Okay, for this one. So anyhow guys, we have all of this stuff right now, like we have done all of this stuff. Now guys, let's add here the fit, and we have done here the previous and all of the stuff. So I'm going to add here those things also right now. Now, so guys, here I am going to create a new variable known as previous centroids, because if you remember of k means from the scratch, there also we have created, right? So I'm going to create it. So I'm not going to create that like in that video I have created, so I'm going to create in this video also. So I'm not going to do like that. So I'm doing that because we need that here right now. So let's have something like previous previous, and then guys I'm going to add here the centroids. Okay, you have the previous centroids. After this I'm going to add the dict and then brackets centroids again. Okay, now guys we have the centroid, all of this stuff right now. Now guys, first of all, here I am going to use here I'm going to create a new dictionary, or let's create that one also. So let's give something like centroids equals to, and then it's going to be this one. Okay, now guys, here when I saw here, okay, so guys, if you see here we have the self dot radius. I am getting this, I have it out on this one because at the top of this page somewhere around here. Okay, so I have given something self dot bandwidth equals to bandwidth, and here also I have given something like bandwidth, but guys here I have given something like radius. So that was a mistake, so let's change it bandwidth. So when I saw it by mistake, then I saw that, so guys there is a difference, so I changed this right now. So anyway guys, we have the centroids right now, and guys below this one I am going to add here the for, and then for I in range, and then guys for I in range I have to add here in the brackets the length of the primary, primary. Okay, now we have this one, right? So I forgot to give it the semicolon, and then guys we have the centroids again, and guys it's going to be the I again, close it, and then guys it's going to be numpy array. So it's going to be equal to numpy dot array, and in the brackets I'm going to use the primary again, primary, and then I again, and close it. Sorry. Now guys we have this one. Now I'm going to add here the optimized here, optimized equals to true. Okay, so guys I'm adding here the optimized equals true. Then I'm going to add here a case if that's the true. If this is the case, then it's going to be true. If it's not, then it's going to be false. Okay, and everything is going to be the false. Okay, now we have the optimized equals to true, and then guys what I have to do is we have to add here the for I in centroids, for I in centroids, and then guys I'm going to add here again. If it's not the case, then it's going to numpy dot array, and then guys it's the array should be equal to the array should be equal to the centroids again, centroids, and then guys in the brackets I'm going to add here the I again, and beside this one previous previous. Okay, previous centroids. Okay, so anyhow guys let's add here this also. Now let's close here the brackets. Yes, I have created, right? Now anyhow guys we have the if statement, and then if it's not the case of the optimized, and then it's going to be false. Okay, and then guys we have the false, and below this one I'm going to give you something like if not optimized, then guys it's going to be, I have to break here, right? Break, and then guys if not optimized, again I should add if not wait a second. Okay, so if it's not the case, then it should be break again. If not optimized break, but guys it should be not here. Okay, we have the if not break, optimize, all of this stuff. Now I'm going to move it here somewhere. Sorry, I'm going to move it here somewhere around here. Now guys here I have to add here the scatter and all of those stuff, right? And guys we also have to add here a column, not column, we have to add here something like self dot centroids equals to centroid, something like that. So we also have to add that. So let's add that one also. Now here guys you can see, sorry, okay, so let's give something like self dot centroids, and guys the self dot centroid should be equals to centroid. Okay, centroids. Okay, now guys what we have to do here the classifiers. create here the classifiers. So let's give something like clf equals to mean shift, okay, and then it's going to be the brackets, and it should be here this something like this, okay, mean shift, or we can give also like this, I think. Let's read something like this. Now let's come back down, and then let's give something like clf dot fit, and then guys it's going to be the x here, brackets, in the brackets x. So guys, first of all I want to see, okay, so we have created this fit. Now here I have the centroids, and then guys it should be equal dot centroids. Okay, now guys what you have to do is we have to use here this one, copy this. So I should have made that comment out. So anyhow guys, let's paste it, and then I'm going to delete here this cell, and I'm going to say save and restart the kernel. Okay, so anyhow guys, we have the plt.show, but guys here we have to add here some of the cases, like we have the 50, right? It should be 50 itself. Now beside this one I'm going to add here the for. Okay, so let's give something like for c in centroids, and then guys it's going to be plt dot scatter, okay, and then in the bracket centroids it should be centroids, and then c, and then beside this one 0, and guys it should be comma again, same thing, centroids. Okay, now guys in this case also c, and then it should be 1, and c and 1 again. Now I'm going to add here the color should be equals to only black itself, black, and beside this I have to give it the marker, right? Marker will be something equals to something, give something like, let's give it the star or the x. So before that one we have not given anything, right? Let's give it the star itself. Okay, we have this one, beside this size should be equals to 50 itself, and I'm going to close here the bracket. Now let's plot here the graph. Let's run it from the top. This one is running, this one ran, this one also, this one is running right now. So I thought that we are going to get anyhow numpy has no attribute average. We are getting this error in the line of the 20. So let's take that. Okay, line 20 of the average someday. Okay, so we have the average AB new centroids. So guys we have the clf.fit.x clf.centroids. Okay, so I think I have done here some mistakes, so let's take that also. Average, okay, so let's give it as the AVE and run it right now. Okay, previous centroid. Okay, so guys here I also have done the mistake, and this is going to be in the line 25, previous centroids. And guys somewhere, let's search for this one. Okay, so guys this is the mistake that I have done here, so it should be in the centroids. So, okay, so guys the mistake that I have done here, it should be equals to something like this, and run it right now. Okay, so guys from the time we're getting 2-3 errors. Now guys you don't need to worry for this one, because the code will be given in the description below, so that you can go there and copy the code. And guys you can see here we have the plot.show, and we have a lot of stuff that you are seeing on the screen, like we have the so we have these dots, these red colored dots, and we have the stars. So guys instead of stars, if not stars, we can also give here x, run it, we are going to get them in the x. If not x also, we can just give here the star, or we can give them something like O. They are also getting, it's going to be confused for us, so let's give it as the star itself. Okay, now guys let's run it right now. We are not getting any errors, right? So now anyhow guys, that's all for this video. I hope you liked this video, enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. And guys, in this video I'm going to end here this section. This is the final video of the mean shift algorithm, and in the next video guys I'm going to start the introduction, give the introduction to the neural networks and all of the stuff. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye.